What's up, YouTube? Urban Gun Reviews, and back with episode 2 of Gun Stories. So today, my story just happened a few days ago, and what it is, I had went to Field and Stream to try to trade in my Glock 23, my custom Glock 23, for a regular Glock 23. So I walked in, had my gun case, spoke to the door greeter, and went straight to the back to the gun section. So as approaching, while I was getting to the back section, to the gun section, I get there and I see somebody who works in the gun department, and he's like, well, you can't bring that back here. You have to have a greeter or someone bring it back. They have to tag it for you. So I'm like, well, okay. So I'm like, well, so do I have to go back now? Like, I'm already here. And he's like, yeah, you have to go back. So I'm like, all right. Now I go all the way back to the front of the store with my gun case in my hand, mind you. Past a whole bunch of associates, and you know, they chit-chatting and all that stuff, and then I get back to the original door grader that I talked to. You know, it was just a regular hi, you know, how's it going on the way in, but he was talking to other people as well, you know, and he didn't even notice me walk in with my gun case. So he was like, you know, I explained to him, you know, I went to the back, they told me I need somebody to check it and to assist me to the back of the store. And he's like, I don't know how I missed you. And I'm like, yeah, you were talking, that's how you missed me. So it was, and I mean, I understand, you know, the situation, because, you know, you want every, you know, firearm, you know, to be secured. So I understand it, but it was just funny that, like, cause like he was like kind of hysterical, like, oh no, you got to take that to the front, you know, you can't. And like I said, I understand it, so I'm not knocking him or you know, passing judgment on him for anything. He's just doing his job, for one. So if the doorman would have done his job, then we wouldn't even have been at this situation. So they put this little tag in the chamber, you know, they put the tag in the chamber. And then I had to fill out this card. Well, he filled it out for me. I just gave him the information. He calls somebody else to come assist me or escort me to the back of the store. So he gets he, you know, chit-chat, just making small talk, like, I don't know how I missed you, and all this, you know, and explaining it to me. And like I said, I understand. So it's not like I was upset about it. I'm just like, you know, if I would have known this personally, then I would have stopped and talked to him and told him I needed to check. But that's the first time I ever, you know, tried to trade in a firearm at Field and Stream, so I didn't know it myself either. So the guy takes me back to the gun department, and I meet the same guy who told me I had to come up, and then, you know, I had to go get my gun checked, and then there was another guy. So, you know, we're talking about what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to get for it and what I'm looking for and all this other stuff. So to make a long story short, it was about, it took me about an hour, maybe an hour and some change, you know what I mean, to finish the whole transaction, from them they having to they had to appraise my custom Glock, which he told me that it wouldn't be worth as much as I paid for it, because it's harder for them to resell customized Glocks, and they had like the longer mag release, and they had the cuts into the slab. So they're saying, you know, it's harder for them to sell it, even though the gun is worth more than the regular guns, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I just want really to have enough to get the new Glock 23, and the new Glock 23 was $569, and they offered me $400 for my Glock, and I'm like, oh, like $400, but obviously I you know, we worked something out, and ended up getting it and stuff like that. But and then you got to do a background check, and there was another form that you had to sign and fill out too. But yeah, it wasn't a bad experience, but I just figured I'd share it on Gun Stories, so in case you go in the Field and Stream to trade in Firearm or something like that, that you know that you have to check it before you go to the gun section. All right, but it's Urban Gun Reviews. If you like this video, click that thumbs up. If you got any comments, if you've had this situation happen to you, you've been in the Field and Stream in similar situation or something, or any other gun shop or sporting goods shop, then leave that comment. If you're not subscribed to the channel, All you got to do is hit that subscribe button and then click that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. And we'll be back on the next video. God bless.